A young boy insists he's lived before, describing a past life with stunning detail. Is this imagination or something more? In the next 20 minutes, we'll explore reincarnation, comparing ancient Eastern beliefs with modern Western research. You'll discover how scientists use hypnosis to unlock hidden memories and learn about life between lives. But what if the most shocking revelation about reincarnation isn't what you expect? We'll compare Hinduism's karma-based beliefs with Dr. Ian Stevenson's research on children remembering past lives. By the end, you'll have the tools to form your own opinion on this age-old question. Have you lived before? The Eastern Tapestry of Rebirth. Have you ever wondered what it would be like to live multiple lives? In the East, this concept isn't just a fascinating thought experiment. It's a fundamental part of spiritual belief. Imagine waking up each morning, not just to a new day, but to an entirely new existence. This is the reality for billions of people who embrace the intricate tapestry of Eastern reincarnation beliefs. Picture yourself standing at the crossroads of countless lifetimes, each path shaped by your actions in previous existences. This is the essence of karma, a concept that's as natural to many Eastern philosophies as breathing. But here's the twist. While karma guides your journey through multiple lives, it also presents a paradox. You're caught in a cycle of rebirth, yet the ultimate goal is to break free from it. It's like being on a cosmic merry-go-round, seeking the perfect moment to leap off into liberation. In Hinduism, this cycle of birth, death, and rebirth is known as samsara. It's not just a simple loop, though. Think of it as a complex dance choreographed by your past actions. Every step you take, every choice you make, sends ripples through time, shaping your future incarnations. The Bhagavad Gita teaches that the key to spiritual growth isn't just doing good deeds. It's performing your duty without attachment to the results. Imagine planting a garden without worrying about the harvest. That's the level of detachment we're talking about. But what if I told you that in Buddhism, the concept of rebirth takes an even more mind-bending turn? Rather than a permanent self traveling from life to life, Buddhists believe in a continuum of consciousness, like a river flowing through different landscapes. There's no fixed you being reborn, but rather a stream of experiences and tendencies carrying forward. Let's shift our focus to Jainism, where the stakes are even higher. Jains believe that every action has karmic consequences, no matter how small. Imagine living your life as if you're walking through a field of cosmic landmines, where even the tiniest misstep could have far-reaching effects. The goal? To tread so lightly that you leave no karmic footprint, allowing your eternal soul to break free from the cycle of rebirth. As we compare these Eastern views, a common thread emerges. Whether it's the Hindu concept of moksha, the Buddhist nirvana, or the Jain idea of liberation, they all point to a state of ultimate freedom. These ancient beliefs aren't just relics of the past, they hold a mirror to our modern world. They challenge us to consider the long-term consequences of our actions and cultivate compassion, not just for those around us now, but for all beings across time. So, as we prepare to explore Western perspectives on the afterlife, ask yourself this: how might our lives change if we truly believed our actions today were shaping our next existence? Western whispers of past lives. Did you know that ancient Greek philosopher Pythagoras, famous for his mathematical theorem, was also a firm believer in reincarnation? This surprising fact challenges everything we thought we knew about Western spirituality. The seeds of past life beliefs were planted in Western soil long ago, only to be buried by time and religious doctrine. In ancient Greece, the cradle of Western philosophy, some of the greatest minds were quietly nurturing ideas that would challenge our understanding of life and death. Pythagoras taught that our souls undergo a cycle of rebirth, learning, and evolving through various lifetimes. His ideas influenced Plato, one of the foundational figures of Western philosophy. In dialogues like Phaedrus and Republic, Plato explores the soul's journey, suggesting that multiple lives are necessary to achieve true knowledge and virtue. You might wonder, if these great thinkers believed in reincarnation, why isn't it a mainstream Western belief? Well, that's where things get really interesting. As Christianity spread, these ideas found a new home in an unexpected place within Christianity itself. The Gnostic Christians, a group that emerged in the early centuries of Christianity, embraced reincarnation wholeheartedly. They believed that the soul needs multiple lives to achieve spiritual enlightenment and break free from the material world. Even some early church fathers weren't entirely opposed to the idea. Clement of Alexandria and Saint Gregory of Nyssa acknowledged that souls might need more than one life to be healed and purified. However, in 553 AD, the Catholic Church decided to shut this door. At the Second Council of Constantinople, they declared the doctrine of reincarnation heretical. The Church feared these beliefs undermined core Christian doctrines, like salvation through Christ and the finality of judgment after death. But powerful ideas never really go away. They go underground. Recently, we've seen a revival of interest in reincarnation in the West. People are exploring their past lives through regression therapy and personal experiences. It's as if the West is rediscovering a long-lost piece of its spiritual heritage, hidden away for centuries. The ancient beliefs of Pythagoras and Plato are waking up, stretching, and saying, "Hey, remember us." The scientific quest for past lives. As the West rediscovers its hidden spiritual heritage, a new frontier emerges: the scientific laboratory. Can the rigorous methods of empirical research truly unlock the mysteries of past lives? Imagine a world where your past incarnations are scientifically verifiable facts. This isn't science fiction, my friends. It's the cutting edge of reincarnation research. Enter Dr. Ian Stevenson, a pioneer who applied scientific scrutiny to children's claims of past life memories. His methodology involved meticulous interviews, cross-verifying details, and careful documentation of birthmarks corresponding to past life injuries. Stevenson's work laid the foundation for a new field of study, challenging the boundaries between spirituality and science. Dr. Jim Tucker, Stevenson's successor, took this work to new heights. Have you heard of James Leininger? This young boy's case makes even the most skeptical scientist pause. James, barely out of diapers, began sharing vivid details of a life as a World War II pilot. Tucker's investigation revealed astonishing correlations with historical records, leaving us to wonder, could this be proof of reincarnation? But the scientific exploration of past lives doesn't stop there. Picture this: a respected psychiatrist, Dr. Brian Weiss, stumbling upon past life regression therapy. This technique uses hypnosis to guide patients through memories of supposed past lives. Weiss's work has led him to regress over 4,000 patients, each case adding to a growing body of evidence that challenges our understanding of consciousness and memory. Now, imagine mapping the journey of the soul between lives. That's exactly what Dr. Michael Newton set out to do. His research suggests a consistent framework for understanding the soul's journey, as if Newton has created a roadmap for the afterlife. But here's where it gets fascinating. Neurological research into memory and consciousness is raising some mind-bending questions. The brain's known mechanisms for memory retrieval don't fully account for the vivid recollections reported during past life regression sessions. Of course, not everyone is convinced. Critics argue that these experiences could be attributed to imagination or subconscious fabrication. This is a valid point and underscores the need for rigorous scientific validation in this field. The work of researchers like Stevenson and Tucker has led to a growing body of evidence that challenges conventional views on memory and consciousness. It's as if we're standing on the edge of a vast, unexplored territory of human experience. The implications are staggering, inviting us to reconsider everything we thought we knew about the nature of the soul and the possibility of reincarnation. The body's hidden memories. Have you ever wondered if your body might be carrying memories from past lives? Picture this: every cell in your body as a tiny storage unit, holding not just your current experiences, but echoes of countless lives before. It's a mind-bending concept. But here's the fascinating part. Growing evidence suggests this might be more than just fantasy. Welcome to the intriguing world of cellular memory. This theory proposes that our cells can store experiences and memories, potentially linking to past life experiences. Now, you might be thinking, that's impossible, but the implications are truly staggering. Consider this. Organ transplant recipients sometimes report adopting traits or memories of their donors. It's as if the transplanted organ carries a piece of the donor's essence. But how can we explain this? Is it a quirk of biology or something more profound? Dr. Ian Stevenson, a pioneer in reincarnation research, documented 225 cases where children claiming to remember past lives had physical peculiarities, matching those previous incarnations. Imagine a child born with a birthmark, aligning perfectly with a fatal wound from a life they claim to have lived before. Coincidence or something more? But here's where it gets even more intriguing. Epigenetics, a cutting-edge field of study, suggests that trauma and experiences can be passed down through generations. It's as if our DNA carries not just our genetic code, but also the emotional imprints of our ancestors. This could explain how specific fears or phobias might be inherited. Dr. Brian Weiss, another prominent figure in this field, emphasizes that certain phobias and anxieties in his patients were rooted in past life experiences. He recounts the case of his patient Catherine, who had an intense fear of water. Through past life regression, Catherine recalled a life where she drowned, finally explaining her seemingly irrational phobia. Perhaps the most visually striking evidence comes in the form of birthmarks. Numerous anecdotal accounts describe individuals with birthmarks aligning perfectly with wounds or scars from their claimed previous lives. It's as if the body is trying to tell a story, carrying the physical imprints of lives long past. As we consider these cases, we're left with a profound question. If our bodies truly carry memories from past lives, how does this reshape our understanding of who we are and the nature of consciousness itself? The Tapestry of Soul Connections. Have you ever felt an instant connection with a stranger, as if you've known them for lifetimes? Picture this. You're at a coffee shop and your eyes meet someone else's. Suddenly you're overwhelmed by a sense of familiarity. This, my friends, might be more than just déjà vu. It could be a glimpse into the intricate tapestry of soul connections. Imagine your soul as part of a cosmic family, reuniting across different lives. We're not just random individuals. We're souls on a shared journey, reincarnating together to learn and grow. It's like a grand dance through time, each step bringing us closer to enlightenment. But here's where it gets interesting. These soul connections aren't always warm and fuzzy. Sometimes they manifest as challenging relationships. That person who pushes all your buttons, they might be here to help you confront past traumas and learn essential lessons for your soul's growth. You might wonder, if these connections are predestined, what about free will? The answer lies in the concept of soul contracts. Before each incarnation, souls plan their next adventure, choosing companions and lessons. Once born, we forget these plans, but our soul remembers its purpose. Dr. Michael Newton's groundbreaking research supports this idea. Through thousands of case studies using deep hypnosis, he's revealed how souls choose their companions for each lifetime. His work shows these choices are deeply rooted in the soul's journey and purpose. Children often seem more attuned to these past life memories. Carol Bowman's research highlights cases of kids recognizing family members from previous incarnations. Imagine a child looking at their grandmother and saying, "You were my daughter in another life." These moments can transform family dynamics. Understanding soul connections can be psychologically transformative. When we view our relationships through this lens, every interaction becomes an opportunity for growth. That difficult coworker, they might be here to teach you patience. The friend who always has your back. Perhaps you've been supporting each other for lifetimes. Recognizing these soul connections can foster compassion and personal growth. When we understand that our relationships are part of a larger spiritual journey, we're more likely to approach conflicts with empathy and see challenges as opportunities for mutual evolution. Journeys beyond the veil. Picture this. You're floating in a sea of tranquility, your body left behind as your consciousness drifts into a realm beyond time and space. Colors swirl around you, more vibrant than anything you've seen before. You feel a profound sense of peace and connection to something greater than yourself. This, my friends, is what thousands of people have reported experiencing during life between lives regression. Dr. Michael Newton's groundbreaking research into this hidden realm has revealed fascinating consistencies across thousands of cases. Souls describe encountering wise, loving spirit guides who offer guidance and support. They reunite with their soul groups, those familiar spirits they've shared many lifetimes with. Perhaps most intriguingly, souls participate in choosing their next life, carefully planning the challenges and growth opportunities they'll face. But what exactly happens in this ethereal realm? It's like a cosmic debriefing and planning session rolled into one. Souls reflect on the lessons learned in their previous lives, receiving insights from more advanced entities. They collaborate with other souls to orchestrate future incarnations, weaving a tapestry of interconnected lives and experiences. The key to accessing this realm lies in a carefully crafted hypnotherapy protocol that guides individuals into deep states of consciousness. As you sink deeper into a trance, the veil between worlds begins to thin, and suddenly you find yourself in a place beyond imagination. The therapeutic applications of this technique are equally fascinating. Many people report profound shifts in their understanding of current life challenges after undergoing life between lives regression. Imagine seeing your difficult relationships as carefully chosen opportunities for growth, or recognizing that your deepest fears are actually agreements you made to overcome in this lifetime. Dr. Newton emphasized that these inner mind experiences can reveal personal truths that transcend traditional beliefs. It's like tapping into a universal consciousness, where the artificial boundaries we create in our earthly existence melt away. People often emerge from these sessions with renewed purpose and a deeper connection to their soul's journey. This research challenges our conventional notions of self, suggesting that our true essence extends beyond our physical form. It hints at a continuity of consciousness that persists through multiple lifetimes, each an opportunity for growth and evolution. Have you ever felt an unexplainable connection to a place you've never been? Or experienced déjà vu so vivid it takes your breath away? These could be whispers from your past lives, echoes of experiences etched into your soul. Researchers have found that exploring these memories can be a powerful tool for understanding your current identity and spiritual path. Ready to tap into these hidden memories? Open your mind and explore. Try self-hypnosis, dive into meditation, or start journaling. These techniques can help you uncover the rich tapestry of your soul's journey. You might discover a purpose so profound it changes everything.